I think it's important for students to learn to arrive to class on time, because if they don't, they miss the first couple minutes of class. I know as a teacher it's very difficult after you've already given an assignment and then students walk in, because you have to not only catch them up, and it's disruptive not just for those people in the class, but it's also a disruptive for the person who walks in late. I think it's a great lesson for our Knights to start to get into the habit of being to class on time, because when they enter the workforce, it's something that we need to do. They must be arriving to work on time. We must meet deadlines here at work also, so it's just a really good habit for our Knights to start getting used to right now while in high school, to be arriving to class on time.
When students are tardy to class, and I start when the bell rings, then it does cause a great disruption when they come in, because it's a distraction for all the other students as we've already started to learn. And then I got to get everybody back on track again once I get everybody settled back down after you've come in late. It's important to arrive to class on time for instructional purposes, but not only that, in life. In life, I think it's important that you arrive to places on time, because when you arrive late, you're being disrespectful to everyone else's time. And I'll tell you what, the airlines are not going to accept you being late. You will miss your flight. Most of the tardies that I experience are first period or the period after lunch. Most of the other classes, the students are real good about being here on time. But it's important, you know, one of my favorite sayings is, when you're early, you're on time, and when you're on time, you're late. So just make arrangements to get here so that you can be in the classroom before 8:30, not at 8:30.
Tardies affect my instruction in that it disrupts the class, and it makes me lose my train of thought. So, you know, be to class on time. If you're late, that shows your priorities, and your number one priority here at Hanks should be your academic success, right? So if you're late, you're not putting your priorities straight. So honestly, I lose about 10 to 15 minutes because we have to wait for students to come in where they could just be there on time. We could get class started and, you know, go about our day. So again, be on time, Knights.
So important that we get to class on time. This always reminds me of an article that I read on the Wall Street Journal. And so this article talked about the top 10 reasons people get fired from their job. The number one reason was because people don't get along with others, don't know how to work with others. And so as a result of that, they lose their job. Number one reason. Number two reason, because people don't do quality work. And so businesses, of course, want people that are going to do a good job, showcase their company, their logo. Number three is exactly this. People get to work late. And so these three that I mentioned are skills that at school we try to teach our students, because once you join the workforce, you're gonna work for someone who's going to pay you to represent them. And so number three, if you're late, you're not gonna be working there very long. At the school, important that you get here on time because you're missing important information, one. And two, your teachers have to stop what they're doing to then catch you up or address whatever it was that you've missed. So important that we always get to wherever we need to be, not on time, but I'm gonna say early.